Happy Friday! I hope you all had a great week and you smashed all the goals you set yourself, and that you're going to be relaxing after this Friday workday. So today is Friday Q&A Live. I did not do last week as I was not available, so it's we've got a couple more questions today to answer, just to cover off last week's Q&A as well. So, like I said, hope you've all had a good week. It's been a bit crazy in the Motivated Mummy HQ, as the Members Hub is closing on Tuesday next week. So anyone that's interested in the membership, the link is above here. In that hub, we have all our masterclasses and business resources and our private coaching hub. So if you're really ready to get your business growing and you really want to be part of a action takers coaching club, then come and join us. But what we're going to do now is, obviously, I'm going to go through the questions that were sent through last week around our live Q&A. Hi, Victoria. All right. So the first thing is that I was asked was Facebook adverts. So Lucy has been trying quite a few Facebook adverts and they have not been working. And after having a chat with her about the Facebook ads, it really has come down to targeting. And there are actually a number of ways in which you can actually post Facebook adverts. And the one is just obviously popping on, putting in kind of gender, location, and a couple of interests. You kind of have to be more specific than that. Okay, so in terms of Facebook advertising, what you need to do is if your target market is mom bloggers, don't write mom bloggers in. It's too generic. What you need to do is you need to break down whether, what age they are, or ideal age, how many children they would have. If you've got newborn products, you wouldn't be putting mom bloggers in without actually putting in new parents or your first time mums, because second time mums tend to hand down the clothes. So you really need to zone in on your Facebook adverts and really be specific on your target. Now, instead of just putting interests in, the other way that you can actually use Facebook adverts is, hi Lyndall, and hi Janice. The way that you can use Facebook ads is you can actually put in lookalike audiences. So if you are promoting travel, say for instance, I did a coaching with someone this morning that was promoting a travel blog, then you want to be targeting people that are looking on websites that are looking for flights or looking for holidays. So what you can do is you can actually do lookalike audiences, say for instance for Flight Centre or for Virgin Australia, and you can actually put that in your Facebook advertising targeting. So you'd be looking for your mum with one child, under the age of 40, who is searching on Virgin Australia, who's searching on Flight Centre, and who lives in maybe Sydney CBD. So you see how specific those Facebook ads can be. So what you're looking at is you're actually targeting lookalike audiences. So where your audiences are actually hanging out. So you really need to know who it is you're targeting, what is it they're interested in, what website pages they would look at, what groups they're part of, what businesses interest them, and you can actually target that on Facebook. Okay, so if anyone has any question about Facebook targeting or not doing Facebook correctly, just please pop that in the comments below. So that was the first question from the Q&A. The second question is, how do I get more leads to my website? That is quite a big question because there are lots of ways that you can actually bring people to your website to capture their information. What I would say first of all is make sure that your website is ready to capture information. So what I mean by that is that you don't have a newsletter box at the bottom of your page, because people won't scroll that far to fill it in. You need something that's in the first half of your page that kind of is quite striking, that almost kind of hits someone in the face going, all right, I want that thing for free. And whether it's a PDF or whatever it is, whatever your lead magnet is, you need to make sure it's in that top half of the page and it grabs someone straight away. But that's not the only place, and there's other tools that you can use. You could have a slider bar at the top that's, to join your group, or to join a your newsletter. So you might have your pop-up, you have another sliding bar, you could have another sliding bar later on within 30 seconds if they're still on the page. So there's different avenues that you can actually use on your website to make sure that every single page is optimized and to make sure that every single page is going to maximize, the people coming to your website, maximize the opportunity to grab their information. Okay. So to get people to your website in terms of leads, well, you should be using your social media platform as your engagement platform and using your list to sell. So what I mean by that is that your lead magnet or the freebie or the value that you're giving away to draw people into you, okay, that link to that value should be on all your social media, should be on the bottom of every single blog that you write. It should be, sitting in your bio of your Instagram. It should be sitting in your Facebook group, on your Facebook business page. And even on your business page, if you go to mine, you will see you can have Motivated Mummy Entrepreneurship, join our free Facebook group, click here. And I've actually got that on the image. So if they click the image, they just go through to a comments box, which gives them the email address or gives them the destination address. So you've got to think about, every single piece of information that you're putting out, every single post that you're posting, every single picture that you're posting is how do I optimize this to make sure that I'm inviting people to connect with me. I'm inviting people to come and subscribe to my list. And then, as I mentioned, your list is where you're going to be selling. Okay, so just draw everyone in from your social media platforms and all your blog posts and bring them into your list and then set up your sales campaign. So that is the easiest way to talk about kind of maximizing leads and how to kind of, I suppose, maximize your website as well and making sure that you've got enough places for people to actually, sign up and be caught by actually wanting to sign up. Okay. The next one I have here is, sorry, I am reading these off an email I've been sent. I'm struggling with planning. Okay. Once again, that's quite broad. And for those of you who don't know, I do pro bono sessions and I'm just finishing off the planning sprints. So I do 10 pro bono sessions, ideally a quarter, depending on how busy I am. And they're all about planning. So I think, everyone is at different stages, all right? But planning is essential. And I think before you kind of start planning and putting those goals in place, you need to assess where you're at. There's no point in following someone's plan or signing up to someone's plan that is not where you're at, okay? You really need to understand where you're at. Are you at ideas phase? Are you at, just startup phase? Are you at implementation phase? Are you at growth phase? They're all very different, okay? But you need to assess where you're at right now and then put goals around, tangible goals around how you're going to get to where you want to be, okay? Now, whether that's sitting down and writing them out, whether it's using Coggle, which is a free tool, which is great for brainstorming, okay? And actually just really planning out what is it you want to achieve in 3, 6, and 12 months. And not just that, but put the action steps on how you're going to take to get there. If you're completely lost, I would definitely advise seeing a coach or trying to get on one of the free coaching sessions that, my sessions are finished now, but one of the free coaching sessions another business coach have. And really, you've got to have a plan before you do anything. Otherwise, you spend a lot of time doing a lot of nothing, okay? I'm always really results driven and focused on ROI, so return on investment. You don't want to be doing something that you're just churning and churning and churning and you're not actually getting sales or you're not getting results, okay? So just make sure that you're very clear on where you're at and where you want to be in a 3, 6, and 12 month period and actually put those actions and how you're going to get there in the 3, 6, and 12 months, okay? The next one I have is I sent out a mail shot. And I had sent out a mail shot and I had 30 people unsubscribe. Okay. that is okay, all right? If you send out a mail shot or a newsletter or a sales campaign letter and 30 people unsubscribe, that is okay, because those people are not right for your business, okay? If they were right, they would stay. And I know it's all about trying to get to volume of your, trying to get to 5,000 people on the list. But if there's 5,000 people that are not opening your emails or not purchasing from you, then there is no point. It's always going to be quality over quantity. So if 30 people unsubscribe from a mail shot that you sent out, that's okay. It just means that you're automatically cleaning your list. So don't worry too much about it. Don't let it have a negative impact on you. See it as, it's almost like an administrative task done for you. Okay? And it means that the people that are on there are the right people. So don't let that bother you or get to you from a confidence point of view. And just keep doing what you do and building your list. Hi, Claire. Oh, goodness, we've got quite a few people on today. Hi, Claire, Kylie, Rebecca. Rebecca, you always seem to make the Q&As. All right, so we've gone through 4 today. So it was around planning, Facebook adverts, leads to websites, and around people unsubscribing from your list. And for example, I'll give you an example. I'll send out a sales campaign. I sent out one 2 weeks ago, and I've obviously got quite a large list now, which I've been building. And I had, over that 2-week period, I think I had 150 people unsubscribe. And I'm okay with that. Like, I'm totally okay with that, because those 150 unsubscribed and I gained 300, but 300 interested people. So you can see how it works. It kind of automatically cleanses your list for you. So it's fine. But just make sure that you've got all your lead magnets, and everything pulling to your list. That's what you want to do. You want a lot of actions pulling towards your list. You might have maybe 2 or 3 lead magnets that you might use on different blog articles, and repurpose that and make sure they keep driving to your list. And now with Christmas around the corner, definitely have sales campaigns ready. We are going to be doing a automated sales campaign masterclass in the month of November. So definitely look out for that. I want people to be able to set up their sales campaign in a day so they can start working with the Christmas momentum and actually get their product sold. And it's definitely a proven concept. I've done it many times and it works. So we will be doing that masterclass in November, so look out for that. But I think that's all for the live Q&A today. So if you have any questions while you're online live now, please pop them in the comments box so I can answer them for you right now. Okay. All right, just bear with me. I'm just scrolling through. All right, doesn't look like we have any more questions today. So we will be doing the Q&A again live next week. So if you have any questions, please email them through to me and I will give you the answers live. And I will chat to you all then. So have a wonderful weekend, ladies. And like I said, if you have not joined the Members Hub and you're interested, the link is in above. It closes on Tuesday and it won't open again. So come and join our private coaching club. You get all the planning sprints and you get all the coaching from me as much as possible in our hub. But if you have any questions about that, let me know. And have a wonderful weekend.